Hey guys, this is going to be a part of a new series, getting your CCW in New York City. A few things I just wanted to touch on is just some things I started to notice as I'm going through my process. And like I said, I was going to share my process with people as I go through it, and hopefully it can be beneficial to other people. So, first of all, I'm getting a non-residential one. I don't currently live in New York City. I live in Connecticut. That's where I originally got my conceal carry act. So that's one thing. You do not have to live in New York to get a non-residential or to get your concealed carry. You just need to go through basically the same process. So this will help everyone. The other thing is that it's 17 different pages of this process. You can go ahead and start your application at any time, and it's not something that requires money at the moment. I believe you pay for it once you submit it. So I would suggest that everyone starts their application now, because it's a lot of information. Like I said, it's 17 different pages. It's bullet points on all those pages, some of them more than others. One of the pages I noticed, it was like they requested many documents. If you're like me, you lived through stop and frisk, you probably had a lot of interactions with police officers, whether it's to and from work, hanging out, or whatever the case may be. You just fit a certain criteria, and they want all your arrest records. They want a lot of information. They want dispositions for any arrest or any interactions with police. So, and from what I've read on the website, they're like, don't listen to people. They telling you that that this is not gonna come up. And from what I noticed, it seems like it's really about how honest you are gonna be and how upfront you're gonna be about things. For me, one of the other things that came up is like you have to basically give all the serial numbers for all the firearms that you already possess. So that's another thing. Another thing is that you have to get 5 reference letters. Those reference letters, 3 of them could be family, 2 of them have to be non-family members. You have to know them for 5 years. It has to be notarized. So correct me about anything I'm saying that might be improper, or if somebody has more experience or went through the process already, please let me know. You have to get almost like a release form for people who may live with you, basically stating that they don't have an issue with you having a firearm in the home that they reside in. So those are just a couple of things that I've noticed thus far with doing my application. Like I said before, I would really suggest that people not focus so much on the class. Focus on doing your application first. Get all your ducks in a row. Once those things are in order, then go get your class. That way you can submit those things. You can submit those things, get a date for your what's name, and make sure that you have your class, like your documentation from that you pass your class and all stuff like that prior to your actual interview with a detective. But like I said, I suggest that you do all the paperwork and get all your ducks in a row prior to going to get your class. It just really is a waste of time, and you have basically putting yourself in a time limit, because that class only lasts for so long, and it's an expensive class. Like I said, it's $500-$600. The application is $350. The fingerprint is $80-something. And that's pretty much what I noticed so far from this whole process. Any other information I come across, I'm definitely going to keep you guys in the know. Please feel free to ask any questions, share your comments, concerns, all right? Or correct me if I'm wrong about anything. Anybody else who has any more experience, I'm a student. I'm willing to learn, all right? Thanks, guys.